I've been in the industry for about 20 plus years. If you take the first half of my time, my career was mostly in manufacturing and lean manufacturing. And then in the second half of my career, I moved into consulting, specifically supply chain transformation. And the company I used to work for then moved into digital twins and digital transformation. So when FourKites, the company that I currently work for as a vice president for digital transformation solutions, they started foraying into end-to-end supply chain orchestration or control tower space. They were looking for someone who could come in as a subject matter expert, who could actually evangelize AI and be a catalyst for AI. And that's how I got into this particular role. FourKites was the first supply chain company to release 2 AI agents that were already used by existing enterprises such as Unilever and Arrow Electronics. And that actually was how we were the first in the space. We were trailblazers. And what we are doing is very different from everything else that you hear around here, because we have AI agents that are trained on millions of data points on a daily basis. FourKites actually tracks and orchestrates about 3+ million shipments every day. So that means the agents that we are using are far well trained and have much more data that they use to orchestrate that end-to-end supply chain. The other aspect of it is there's a lot of companies that are talking about individual agents that are solving a piece of the puzzle. We actually have agents that are tied from start to finish, meaning we have agents that help collaborate with the suppliers. Then when the shipment is in transit, we have an agent called Tracy that will actually collaborate with carriers. Then we have an agent called Alan that will actually schedule shipments into your yards. And then we have an agent called Polly that will help with gathering proof of delivery documents. And then we have an agent called Cassie that will actually help with answering customer-related inquiries. So from suppliers to customers, we have agents that actually orchestrate end-to-end. I don't know if you guys have heard the saying from Bill Gates. I think he said, companies almost always overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year and underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years, right? I was in a class full of students, supply chain students, a few years back, 3 years ago, and they asked me a question, hey, how far can AI really help in supply chain? And I actually quoted this quote, and I said that supply chain is too complex. It'll take a while before AI can actually make its way into supply chain. And I was proven wrong. Within 2 years, we have come up with these AI agents that are changing the world as we speak. So I would maybe give it 2 to 3 more years. And for the most complex use cases, maybe 5 years. But things are moving at a very, very, very rapid pace right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if these agents, AI agents, can automate a lot of these processes without human intervention. They're already doing that in some cases, but I'm talking about majority of the supply chain process.